Brooke Morrison, Channel 96.1. We are here with Charlie.
Brooke Morrison, Channel 96.1.
I think I want to make that like my new intro on the radio.
I'll do one better for you a little bit later.
Oh
Sorry,
my God.
my chair's in the way.
I would love that. No, it's okay. So what just happened outside was nuts, by the way. How you had like people watching you warm up instead of the meet and greet. Why do you think that's better?
I just think a meet and greet's weird. Like, why would you pay to meet another human? I don't know. I mean, I know it's exciting, but
They think you're great.
that's
they think
amazing.
you're
But
awesome.
when you attach money to it,
Yeah, I get it.
it's a little weird. So I have a throat lozenge in because I'm singing tonight, so I'm warming my voice
I get
up.
it. I totally get it. Congratulations on Voicenotes, by the way.
Thank you very much.
It's doing incredibly well. We play your songs every single day on the air.
That's good news.
I know. And you just
appreciate
performed
that.
on The Tonight Show.
I did perform on Tonight Show. I love Jimmy Fallon because he's so musical, and he's also a Tonight Show host. But I just love that he's like his knowledge of music goes far, far and beyond. It's really
Right.
cool.
And you did a cover of Blink-182's All the Small Things.
Yeah.
And I think that was nuts because you put your own twist on it.
Yeah, we did. I worked that out with the Roots, his in-house band, and obviously
course.
they're legends in their own right.
Of course.
And we just took a little R&B babyface kind of twist to it.
So wait, listen. Voicenotes, the first song on it. I was hooked as soon as
That's just the
way I am. Yeah, but it was like everybody is trying to be
Everybody
famous.
was trying to be famous. I sometimes
trying to
flub
find
the
a place
lyrics
to
too.
hide.
I'm just trying to find a place to hide.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most vulnerable emo lyrics I've ever written in my life.
I know, but that's what I was immediately like, yes, because in media we all want to do cool stuff, but we don't want to have to deal with all kinds of other nonsense. And you obviously deal with it on a whole different level than any of us do in radio. So I mean that's nuts. But were you planning that for the project to have like that tone set right away where people fell in love with that song?
I think just that song actually, when Empty Cups was the last song written on the album, and The Way I Am was the second to last song written on the album, and I think I had just done enough storytelling about my relationships that I realized I hadn't written a song about myself, and I think other people, I'm not the only person who has stress and anxieties, and life is good but sometimes it's hard. I just wanted to put melody to that sentiment, and I think people can relate to that.
I mean, a ton of people have already related to that. I see people singing it all the time on IG videos.
Really?
I'm sure you don't catch a lot of them, but people love to sing to it.
See, everyone's trying to be famous. I'm not trying to be on Instagram all the time and parade myself. I'm just trying to make music and hide in my little studio. That's where that lyric originally came from.
Right, but I'm sure life has changed so much for you since See You Again.
It definitely has, yeah.
Insanely so. You how after that happened, were you like, how am I gonna actually keep up with this level of success?
I never thought, how can I keep up? I've always just wanted more. I've always wanted to make more hits, which is why I bring my studio everywhere with me here.
Which is beautiful, by the way. I love this.
Thank you. It's very rudimental. It's very easy to travel around with. I got my two tiny speakers here.
Right.
And anytime I come up with an idea, I can just jot it down.
Yeah. So how has your writing process changed then, since you do carry a studio around with you everywhere?
I find that I write the best songs when I'm around real fans. So every night I get off stage and I go right to this, and I'm filled with all that nice positive energy, that excitement, and I want to create more.
So do you think all of your songs on this album has been written after a performance, or after you've done something?
Honestly, probably.
Yeah.
Or just being around fans. Fans make the music for me.
Yeah.
They don't know that. Well, now they do because they're watching this.
You know what's crazy to me though? You remind me a lot of John Mayer. In the
really?
genius sense of
I
things.
was just talking to him.
Really?
Literally right before I talked to you.
No way.
Yeah,
sorry, I just fangirl a little bit. That's okay. Yes.
Well,
but
thanks.
He has the whole thing in his mind where it just comes to him. And I think you have the same thing. It's so natural. It's so blatant. And then everybody else is kind of on the outside looking in. Do you ever feel like you're kind of alone in that, or
of course,
people don't understand?
Of course, I don't expect people to understand my musical process as long as they, when the song is done, can just listen to it and share it with their friends and put their own personal story on it. That's something that John has done for many years successfully, and something that I want to do for many years too.
No, for sure, and you will. That's what I mean. Is you guys seem so similar to me. It doesn't even I don't know how to separate you two.
Well, that's
sometimes.
a big compliment.
Yeah, of course. One last question about your collabs on this album. You have Kehlani, James Taylor, and you have Boyz II Men.
Yeah.
Which is huge, and I cried at that song, all the feels in that. Who's next for you as far as collaborations go?
Elton John. I'd love to collaborate with Elton John. Yeah,
that would be amazing.
I want to do the bucket list. Everybody who I would have never thought that I would have collaborated with.
Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see it. Thank you so much for talking to me, and can't wait for the show.
I can't wait to do the show. Thanks for coming in my tiny little studio.
Of course. Charlie Puth, Channel 96.1.
Bye. You're good.
Thank you.
Good job.